This year's World Economic Forum is focused on the future and not the past. This is according to Forum founder Klaus Schwab. Coming after a fragile recovery from financial crises over the past year, Schwab noted that focus this year will be on future challenges. Government and industry leaders have been meeting in the Swiss resort in Davos since 1971, more often than not tasked with an impending crisis challenge. But this year there seems to be increased focus on the countries tipped to be the next economic giants. The list includes Mexico, Indonesia, Nigeria, and Turkey, known by the acronym of MINT. At least 500 CEOs and numerous central bankers will also take part in public debates there, and perhaps more importantly, in private discussions.
Now it's time to look at the real fundamental changes which are happening in the world. It's a technology area, it's a societal field and so on, and to pay much more attention to those challenges which we have to face in society and in the economy.
Investors fell out of love with the BRIC markets 2-3 years ago, and the next tier, of which most of the MINT countries are part of, became quite popular and have done rather well until the past 6 months. To me, a lot of these places are very attractive for anybody that can think beyond the next 5 seconds.
Emerging markets are slowing just as the developed world is accelerating. In a sense, that's good news because you've got this sort of rotation and growth, and it's not occurring at a bad time. And in fact, the advanced economies will help the emerging world a little bit this year.
We'll move now to South Sudan, where the conflict in the country could delay construction of a multi-billion-dollar railway line set to run from Mombasa through Uganda and Rwanda and later through Juba. A meeting of the 3 East African presidents from Kenya, Uganda and Rwanda intended to fast-track this project was called off on Tuesday. CCTV's Isabel Nakiria reports.
A 1,000-kilometer railway line launched last year is set to be delayed as a result of the conflict in South Sudan. It's due to run from Kenya into Uganda through Rwanda to Juba in South Sudan. It's intended to boost trade links in the East African countries, but a meeting of East African presidents of Kenya, Uganda, Rwanda in Kampala to finalize plans has been called off as a result of the conflict in South Sudan. Juba is seen as crucial in the economic viability of this and other projects in the so-called coalition of the willing. Lawmakers of the East African Legislative Assembly have called on the immediate ceasefire in South Sudan to enable free movement of goods and services. Isabel Nakiria, CCTV, Kampala.
All right, let's go now to the markets to see what we've been tracking here for you at BizAfrica. Starting the day today, the Nigerian All-Share Index is posting in the green, up 1.11%. We move to the JSE, which is starting the day today, flat. We move now to the NSE, the Nairobi Securities Exchange, which is starting the day today in the green as well at 1.03%. And lastly to the EGX, which is ending the day today in the green as well, adding 0.88%. And that's all we have for you for business for now.